Today, let's look at how to rotate a simple object. We'll rotate a cube around its own axis. So let's create a blueprint class called VP simple rotate. Let's open this blueprint and let's add a component cube. We'll add a cube because it's easy to see the rotation of the cube. Now let's add a rotating movement component. We have a rotating movement component in Unreal which can allow us to rotate the cube. So if you see this, it is set to 180 by default on the Z axis. So the rotation rate is where we can specify how we can update the X, Y, and Z axis rotation. Basically what this means is it will rotate around the X-axis by 0 degrees, Y-axis by 0, and Z-axis by 180 degrees. So let's compile and let's click on the simulation to see how it rotates. So as you can see, it's rotating on the Z-axis. Okay, let's say we want to rotate on the other axis. So we can specify 0 on this head, let's say 180 on the X, and let's see it rotates on the X-axis. Similarly, we can specify rotation on the Y-axis. So let's make Y 180 and X as the X-axis. So now it will rotate around the Y-axis. So you can see now it's rotating around the Y-axis. Now we can compile this, save this, and if we drag and drop this into our scene, you can see that we can actually see the cube rotating on the axis that we have set it up for rotation. Okay, and this is how you would do a simple rotation around different axes for an actor. If you want to change it and not go into the blueprint, you can actually change it by going into the details panel here and going down into the rotating movement option, and we can change it here as well. So I can change it to 0 and I can make this 90, and if I play now it will have changed the axis on which it rotates. So this is how you would change the axis of rotation from the level editor itself, from the level world outliner. So this is how you would do a rotation around different axes in the local space for any actor.